Okay, is the mic working? The mic is working. Still working? Yep. Alright. Awesome. That's what I like. Alright. Howdy, folks. Oh, Doctor here. Back from a little break that I just took. It wasn't like much of a break. It was just like I'm really tired at work because of how hot it's been. And it rained all weekend, so I had the time to be able to just chill and catch up on some sleep, simple stuff like that. Get into a little bit better shape here. So, yeah, we're gonna do the truck series on Assetto Corsa today. I don't know if you notice here, but I got my own skin. I have to figure out the headlight and the grill. Maybe we'll do that a little bit later. But for right now, we're just gonna run it. But I got my number. Am I? Got all my sponsors. 3M, Casual GTX, AC Delco, ARP, Brembo, Comcams, Lincoln Electric, Moog, Race Quip, Excess Power, Window World. But yeah, I finally figured out how to do this, and we might do some later. But I'm essentially gonna just run the truck series in the same order that we were running the Cup series, except I'm just gonna run until I end up in first place. So if I end up in first place in like 3 laps, I'm just gonna say fuck it. But real quick, as you can see here, I have a couple of new die-cast cars. Go over these really quick. So here's gonna be a cool little shit. I don't have 3 cars of the same. Damn, that sucks. Because I was gonna say, I have this 18 Bobby Labonte car, and then I have this 18 Bobby Labonte car, but I don't have the 64th. I have a 24 Jeff Gordon Micro, a 24 Jeff Gordon 64th scale, but not a 24th scale. And then same thing with this. I have this 64th, but no 1/24th scale. But to put things into perspective here, these are micro machines. So this is, I'm going to assume probably like a 144th scale, like the dragster that I have over there. But yeah, as you can see, this one is very small. Hello, Max. We have that. I got this one, Bobby Labonte, Rusty Wallace, Jeff Gordon. But here's one 124th scale compared to a 164th scale. And this is Star Wars car. I'm not a big Star Wars fan, but Jeff Gordon car, fuck it. So, leave that there, but yeah, so 64th scale, 144th scale. I got this Richard, or this isn't Richard, maybe it was Richard Petty. It's like one of them, like, cars that has like all the achievements. This is a 7-time Winston Cup champion car, Richard Petty. Really nice quality car. The Dodge. This is my second Dodge now that I have. It's pretty sick. Got that one. Who even drove this? I don't know, but it is a Skittles car, Grand Prix, number 36. I'm dropping everything today. And probably one of the coolest ones that I have, especially this is the coolest 64th scale that I have, hands down. Now I'm looking at it in the stickers are fucked up, of course. Why wouldn't they be? I might take them off, but hands down, coolest NASCAR diecast that I have now, especially in 64th scale, is this one. 69 Plymouth Superbird. The NASCAR of NASCARs. I just realized the mic is all the way back here and I'm talking. But this is it. This is the Holy Grail. And what's weird is like the shape difference compared to the other cars. So like, I don't know how well you could see, but like that versus this, it's longer, it's shorter. Like it's just a very oddly proportioned vehicle. But it was the coolest thing back in the day. And then I got this 64th scale funny car. Now, I don't have any new 64th scale diecast to know the difference in quality, but I can say this one right here has to be like the coolest and probably my favorite of all of my 64th scale NHRA stuff now, because the body is made out of steel. This body is made out of steel. The chassis is made out of steel, and like it has its own flip up thing. Like you don't need the fucking thing for it. So it's just really cool, and like it's heavy. All of the branding looks really good on it. I don't know. Auto World seems like the brand. But yeah, this one's really nice compared to my other ones. And then here's the other two micro rigs. So we'll leave them there, and then we also got this little guy throwing the caution flag. So we're gonna throw him up in front of Jeff Gordon up there at the pit stop. Like, wait a second, there's a caution. But, yeah, so, like I said, Micro Machine 64th scale, and then 24th scale. So this compared to this, compared to this. I know you probably can't see that, but and then we get into the real shit. I'm gonna go put these over on the table over there. Actually, you know what? I bought this last year. I bought this last year at the track. And this, the body don't come up it. The only thing that it has going for it is it has rubber tires. But I don't know. The supercharger's a little bit more detailed. I personally like the black wheels over the chrome. And I don't know, there's actually parachutes on this one. They're just completely different sizes. This one's like real long and skinny. This one actually feels like correct. Maybe a little tall, but I don't know. I like this one more. Plus it's a Chevy and this one's a fucking junk Ford. Yeah, so this isn't a micro machine per se. But like I said, this is 144th scale. So tiny little guy compared to a 64th scale. Compared to a 24th scale. So like, this is 24th scale, mind you. What I have here beside me is even bigger. Now I do have one comparable die-cast to these ones, but it's not, it's a drag car. Well, everybody's already seen it, but it's I feel bigger than these, and I mean a lot bigger. That might be a 16th scale, and these might be 18th. I'm not entirely sure on that. But the new big cars. So this we'll do this one. No, actually. Yeah, fuck it, we'll just do this one because it's right here and it's also number 3. So this is a 24th scale NASCAR stock car. And here we have a 1/18th scale Corvette C5R. As you could see, it is much, much, much larger. Like you and then the guy that she tells you not to worry about. You. And then the guy that she tells you not to worry about. But yeah, these are sick. So they're fucking huge again. For one. And two, like these big scale cars like this, the detail on them is just so insane. Like, it's crazy. And see, this... Why is this so dusty? I know it's a raced version, but like, fuck. Oh, I did get the back here too. Shit. Where else did I fucking hit this thing? There's gotta be... I knew it was too good to be true that I only hit it in that one spot on the hood. But yeah, this is cool. Because I've always liked this car specifically. And it's not even the fact that it's a Dale Earnhardt car or anything. Just look at the fucking thing. Like, it is sick looking. It is the fucking coolest looking, like, factory looking race car that I've ever seen in my entire life. It is just so cool. I love this car to death. Is that on correctly? I don't like this gap. See, shit like this pisses me the fuck off. Like, I'm such a perfectionist, and like, nothing is ever perfect. And it irks my soul. Like, why can't this just sit flush? Like, that gap looks fucking horrendous. There's, oh my god, I hate it. That looks fucking stupid as shit. And like, the problem is like, I don't want to touch it. Like, I want to because I know I can make them look much better if I just gave them a little bit of love. But like, I don't want to fuck with them, is the problem. This one, though, I might feel differently about. So here we have a C5R. Literally. This is ridiculous. This is fucked up. Honestly, though, what I could do with this one and not feel as bad about myself is perhaps try to clean it and like get rid of the brown fucking overspray paint on it. Try to clean it up and make it not look as fucking beat. But that ruins sort of the point of why I bought it. Like, I bought it so that way I could use the hood. But the paint So they painted it and then they like oversprayed it with like brown paint to look like dirt, right? Well, someone was digging there with a screwdriver. Oh yeah, you could tell. But could try to like clean it and make it look like a not raced version. But like the paint just don't line up because it wasn't done the same. And it just bothers me. And I wanted this one to be like I wanted one of them to be like absolutely perfect mint condition. And then like I was gonna just have the other one to like have out and like be able to show people and not feel too bad about it, or just try to like sell it or something, but I don't know. I'm stressed out about it though. I do know that. But I have two of the same C5R. I got this. I don't even know what it is. It's an Aston Martin something. Lola Aston Martin LMP1. Now this one's fucking really cool as well. Like I'm not into the supercar racing as much, but you know, I should just do this. If I'm gonna just be doing die casts right now. But yeah, this is a completely different style of racing than I typically care about, but it was this car, this, and this one here, and another one, which wasn't even a die-cast car. It was like a fucking glass bottle or something. But I bought them all together. And this thing is so low that it ate a piece of weed off of it. That's why, because this was still attached to it. Okay. Maybe I can use this for a fucking wing stand for this. So I broke the spoiler off of this one because it was like glued on to begin with. But I kind of want to take these and like cut them and use those as wing mounts. I feel like that would work a little better. Because like this is already fucked. You could tell that like these were glued in place. I don't know if you could see, but I can see. And it pisses me off. Maybe the way to do it would be like to break these off, flatten that with like some sandpaper, and then just fucking glue it. Like them pegs will line up like perfectly. Fucking damn near. But yeah, so I have to figure out a way to put this back on. Right there. But yeah, apparently these ones are worth some fucking money. This one and this one specifically. I've seen these ones on sale on eBay for like anywhere from like 130 bucks down to like 80. I've seen them. So like I was realistically banking on the fact of like I might be able to just sell one of these and make 3/4 of the money back. But if I actually like sell like this one, I feel like I could get a really, really good amount for it, even with the missing mirror. Which I have the mirror, I just have to glue it back on. Which sucks, cause like, who the fuck really wants to do that? But like, what else am I supposed to do? I have like no room for any of this shit. But anyway, here's the C6. This is a plain body version. No wear and tear on this one. This one's clean. Underside's all nice uniform. The tires are really fucking really like soft on these. Actually, they're hollow. They squish. But yeah, you like can't push the car this way. And then the same thing with like these ones. Well, this one's easier, but I know this one has like some really grippy tires on it. But this one's like, you can't even move it. Yeah, that's the new shit that we got. Pretty excited about. I'm halfway tempted to just break this other mirror off. Like, I'd almost just rather restart. This tow hook is bent. I broke a tow hook out the back of this. Like, these are so much more fragile than the Nascars. Even the fucking top, like, this thing, I will handle this 30,000 times before I'll fucking mess with that thing anymore. Like, I don't know. Them things are frail as fuck. Well, we should get to our racing here if we're gonna get anything done today. I do have, so the Goodwrench #3 car up in the case up there, the yellow and blue one, I have two of them. And I have one set up where my girlfriend has all of her shelves and shit. So I'm gonna see how long it takes for her to notice that it's there. And then I'm gonna move it. And I'm gonna start the process over again. Okay. We don't want to do practice. I want to do a race. Alright, let's go. Hyper blade on this one's fucked up. I need to give it up. Let me just stop looking at it. We'll bring out Silverdale. Alright, let's do this. I need to make my boss proud. I'm gonna go. How's the audio? How's game sound versus mic? I know I could get a little closer with the microphone. Oh, I'm getting spun out. Oh, my bad. Didn't mean to do that. So today, well, over the weekend, NASCAR went to Mexico for the first time. This is the first international points series race that NASCAR has held in 60-some years, I think they said. And I gotta say, it was, well, I enjoyed the Xfinity race a lot more than I enjoyed the Cup race. For the simple fact of the Cup Series cars are just, they're too good. Like, everybody says about how it's impossible to pass with them, and like they suck in this and that, but watching the Xfinity Series race, like almost every single corner somebody was locking the tires up because their tires are smaller, skinnier, like less, well, they have more sidewall than the Cup Series cars. And like they were just struggling so much more because they don't have the same amount of downforce and all sorts of other factors that go along with it. But like I don't know if they had the restrictor plates on them or what, but there was maybe 2 or 3 real accidents, and one of them was caused by the rain. I don't even think that it rained for the Xfinity race yesterday, and it was such a better race. Like, I was more invested in it, I guess you could say. And I don't know, it was just more interesting, more stuff was going on. I was more engaged with it. And like the Cup race was just, there was a couple of lead changes. It was boring. Like, I have no other way to describe it. It was just sort of boring. I couldn't really stay focused on it. Yeah, you had your occasional lead change because of pit stops or whatever, but like, I don't know, the race didn't go the way that I thought that it would go. I was hoping that they had more problems and it was more of a wreck fest and it was more of a shit show, whatever you want to call it. But then I'm also sitting there thinking too, like, you know, they're having talks, NASCAR is, about adding horsepower to the cars, which would definitely make it a lot more interesting because, like, on a regular track, for instance, like, or with less horsepower, I'd be able to just mash this thing to the floor through the corner, right? So in second gear or third gear, I can hold if you look right above where the RPM is in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen there, where it says Essentials, it has fuel, RPMs, gear, mile per hour, laps, your lap time, and your position. Well, above my RPMs, that's my pedals, even though I don't have pedals. But the green one right there, that's my gas, red one's my brake, and then I'm gonna assume that the blue one is the clutch, and I haven't figured out what the one on the right side is yet. I'm thinking that it might be like something to do with the suspension, because it only does anything when I turn. And I don't think that it's steering wheel input because I feel like it would max out, but I don't know. But either way, so like I'm in third gear and I can basically mash it to the floor through the corner, right? Almost, but not quite. Now if I drop to second, I'm higher in the RPM, so I'm producing more torque. Now, I give it too much beans, I dump it. Now if we drop to first, do the same thing, it's much more instantaneous. So, like, who said it? I think it was somebody on Dale Jr.'s podcast, essentially said that if you increase the horsepower, it's gonna eliminate the need to shift, or the ability to shift rather than the need to, because it's more of a privilege and like a strategy thing to shift. So like I'm downshifting so that way I can get the torque and have the exit speed out of the corner. But I could stay in second gear and do basically the same thing. I just won't have it as fast out of the corner. But adding horsepower is going to be easier to give it just that little bit too much, and then you're going around. So it would pose a much bigger challenge for the Cup Series drivers. But still, the cars are just too good. Okay, so I've been in first place for a while now. I've actually never gone to the pits. Either way, we destroyed that race. What's next after Bowman? Daytona. Okay, 42. But not only that, I also think what would help the overall racing when it comes to NASCAR is like, I personally think if we went and downsized the fuel tanks and sort of forced more forced everybody to pit more often rather than the stage cautions, I think that would make everything a little bit better in the grand scheme of things. I'm gonna give these guys like a lap to figure their shit out, and then we'll get after it. Look at that fucking thing. Yeah, it doesn't say player anymore. It has my name up there. I've been busy with this shit. I'm taking this serious. Alright, now let's go. These things rev so high, they sound so awesome. What sucks is I do this so much that like I can't drive a car regularly anymore. I'm like picking up the draft from people in traffic and shit, like it's not good. So what I did at the beginning of the race there was I extended my gear ratios. So that way I could do this. Ha ha ha. I want to say like 2 weeks ago, there's no way I would have been able to fucking get through that. I would have choked and like moved the stick way too far and have fucked that up somehow. But I'm getting pretty decent at keeping my truck under control. And my car, like everything. I've just been, I think I'm getting pretty decent at this. Like, that save though, come on. Two weeks ago, I'd have been rage quitting. Alright, you can stay outside. Stay outside. On inside. Slow down. Stay on the outside. I'm clear. Moving in. Hug the double yellow line. It always opens up. Brothers, you don't gotta slow down though. You could literally go around this whole entire track flat to the floor. You do not need to slow down. All I have to say is like, if you ever need to go on the interstate and get somewhere fast, I will have been training for that moment. I would be able to fuck some shit up on the interstate. But the problem is I don't have access to any vehicle that could go any faster than like 70 mile an hour. So like, it'd be a little difficult, but if I had a car, I'd be breaking some records on Google. That's for sure. Like the destination time on Google Maps when it says how long it takes to get somewhere. I'd be destroying that shit. I'm telling you. For the win. Now just to prove it, this is the brake. Lifted off the gas just a little tiny bit. Well, my last lap was a 48 too, so let's see what this one is. Now that I didn't have to deal with anyone else. Got nothing but open racetrack. The sense of speed in this game is actually like sort of wild. It doesn't look like it at first, but like, yeah, I just shaved over a second off of my lap just by not having to be behind anyone else. Okay. Destroyed that. What's next? Atlanta. Okay. And it also seems like if I give them the room to figure their shit out before just barreling through the field, it seems like they wreck less. So that's why I've been trying to give them a little bit of a head start. Alright, let's do it. Okay, so I guess I lied about the whole wrecking thing. I went from 43rd to 13th place in like 6 seconds. Oh no, you have to drive it. The banking in the corners definitely helps, but no, you absolutely 100% have to drive it. I'm feeling very tight though. Oh, you cocksucker. That's it. You're done. You're done. You're done. You're done. You're fucked. You are fucked, buddy. I don't even know how to pronounce your name. You are done. You fucked with the wrong one. I'll tell you that. Oh, that's unfortunate. Haley Deegan is out for the count. In 4th place. As you can see right there in front of us. Danielle is in 3rd. But yeah, I could definitely use some adjustments to the setup on this truck. I swear to fucking God, what is wrong with these people? Like, you're just fucking me. And not in a way that I like, either. I hear something. Do you hear that chatter? Either way, we're in 1st place, so we're going to move on to the next track. 11 laps. Fuck it. Las Vegas. I'm gonna run to the bathroom really fast. Oh no. There we go. Now I shouldn't have any more double audio. All right. But yeah, to go back to the whole NASCAR in Mexico thing, I think it's cool. I don't know, being trying to spread the view of it to different countries. I think it's a good idea. Not actually try to race. If you're wondering, how the fuck can you see with that bar in front of your face? I only look out of the left side portion of the windshield. So basically, my eye is focused on that white line. Unless I see some shit like that happening, which I can see out of my peripherals. But like sometimes I do really get too focused on the line, and I don't be seeing some shit. But for the most part, I'm pretty decent. The radar also helps because, like, right where I put my eyes, I can just barely see the red car right there. So there's a truck right next to me. And that can kind of help me gauge where I'm at on track, where the other... where everyone else is on track, except for shit like that. Because I was like watching the car come on to pit road, I wasn't necessarily watching the person in front of me. Because I didn't know if the person coming off of pit road was going to just like shoot straight up into the track or not, or if they were going to wait. I mean, realistically, in real life, that would end my day. But I'm running it. Now see, this track is different, so like watch. I went in too hot. Like each track is different with the amount of banking and like the curvature of the turns and like how fast you can enter and shit. It's weird. I just hope I can catch these people in a reasonable amount of time. Yeah, it seems like I'm seeing so much cool shit happen in NASCAR this year. Like, this was a really good year to start watching, it feels like to me. Because, like, the Rockingham Speedway came back after not being raced at for how long? We got the inaugural fucking Mexico City race today. Daniel Suarez won fucking Xfinity. He's from Mexico. We had Shane Van Gisbergen take Cup today. I can't remember where exactly he's from, but he's not of American descent. And like, it's just cool. I don't know. Like being in a different country and then having international drivers be the ones that win is really cool to see. And like I said, just seeing NASCAR in Mexico and in different countries is cool. You know, the first time we're doing it in how many years? They kept saying we're making history, so it feels special to be part of it, to like actually see it happen in real time, rather than just like watching shit afterwards and being like, oh yeah, I was there. But like, I was watching Daniel Suarez get emotional today with the fucking Mexican national anthem, and bro, I started fucking choking up over it, cause like, from winning yesterday and then like see how like he was fired the fuck up after that national anthem, and it was, I want to say inspiring, but like, yeah, I guess you could say that it was pretty inspiring. Like, the look on his face afterwards, it was just, you could tell he was on a fucking mission. And it was really wholesome watching it. He didn't win, unfortunately. I wish he would have, but he did get Xfinity, like I said. So he did get one win in his home country. And he did it in a fucking backup car, too. In qualifying, it was raining, and he fucking sent it too hard in the one turn and put it into the wall. And he got the fucking backup car. They started working on it to get it ready for him, and ended up winning in a fucking backup car. Ty Gibbs was a fucking douchebag all night. I didn't really see too much out of him today, but I know in the Xfinity race he was a fucking piece of shit the entire afternoon. Like, yeah, we get a Cup Series driver in the Xfinity Series. Like, yeah, you don't have to fucking... Ty Gibbs is the type of motherfucker that is in the Cup Series and belongs in the Xfinity Series. Because, like, he is not good enough for Cup. Like, he really is fucking dog water. Charge me. Okay. What, just so you could do that? Fucking dirtball. But yeah, the racing in general is just, it's too even. Like, you can't do shit like this in in NASCAR in real life. Because, like, the cars just don't allow for it. Like, the way that the aerodynamics work, so they're weird in the sense that they get all of their downforce from underneath the car rather than over the top. So once I'm finished with this, I will demonstrate. What position am I in? Third? My neck fucking hurts. So does my throat. I don't know why my throat is hurting so bad all of a sudden. 20 laps. So how aerodynamics and shit work on cars. Wow, my forehead looks fucking crazy. I look shiny. I need a different webcam. But anyway. So, air is generally supposed to come over the car this way. And, like, if you've ever seen a wind tunnel, it'll be like a stream of smoke. It'll come through. You'll see it go through the vents in the grill and stuff, and then come out through here, out through these vents and whatnot. But then you'll also see it come up over the car. And then it'll go up over the roof and either come off of the roof and hit this or come down underneath. But essentially, the air is coming over the car and you're cutting through it, essentially, and like using the wind or the air, not necessarily the wind. You are the force going through the air that is creating. It's physics and I don't know how to describe it properly. So it's like when you take a piece of plywood and it's windy and you stand there like this with it, and like the wind pushes you back much, much easier than if you hold it flat, right? Well, if you hold it at like a 45-degree angle, you'll feel yourself get like pushed into the ground instead of just straight backward. Like it'll be backward and down because for every action there is an equal and opposite reaction. It's like Newton's first law or something. So as the car goes faster through the air, more and more pressure is applied because of the speed and like the amount of air that you are pushing yourself through. Again, I don't know how to describe it properly, but with this car, if you look at the underside, you have your diffuser back here, which is for car air that comes underneath the car to exit in a more stable fashion. But like Up front, it's just one skid plate, and then everything is free up here. But if you look at this car, the bottom of it has all these air ducts and shit, and like the diffuser comes 3/4 of the way up the car. And that's because more air goes underneath the car. And then with the next gen cars, I don't know if I'm going to be able to. Well, I could probably just do this. This is a next gen cup car. This is all the different aerodynamic shit. All the different panels. So air comes in under here. The cars actually sit with they're squatted. So like the ass end is like dragging off the ground and the front end is sitting up in the air like a monster truck. So that way the front of the car can scoop the air and shove it underneath to create the downforce. I don't know how it works. There's a very good video if you watch. If you watch this video here, how a NASCAR Cup Series race car works by Anna McGrath's, this goes very, 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 very in depth on how these things work. But it's too much for me to wrap my head around. But I sort of understand it, not necessarily. Like I know over car aerodynamics. I don't know shit about the under car stuff. Next is Homestead. But yeah, I don't know. It's just like they need to get back into these things. They need to upgrade the safety on these cars and then go back to these. And then a lot of people will be happy. I think a lot more people will start to watch again if we go back to this style car. That's just my opinion, though. I would love to see it. I don't know. Hold on. Let me... Oh, shit. Okay, I don't need music. I need... Not that. Okay, that was an X-Pipe car. That's a dual exhaust car. And that's the next gen. So like that versus my favorite one is this.
Sterling Marlin up next, the defending winner of the Daytona 500, his only career win, and he was the 1992 pole winner here at the 500. 193.494 was the speed he was looking for to knock Dale Jarrett from the pole position.
And I wish we could get a microphone down for you folks to listen to this four-car. There, you hear him as he goes by?
Yeah.
That's a
Fucking
different
nasty,
sound.
dude. Like, I don't know. You can't get that sound anywhere else. I feel like if they would put the old fucking style exhaust on the new cars, it would sound sort of similar, but that was stock car racing the way that it should have been. I mean, I like the old shit, and I have some of them that we could drive. But like they're just the coolest in my opinion. I guess the Xfinity cars are like the closest thing that we have today to the old school cup cars. I'm in second. It's gonna be like a 3-lap race. Who's first? Oh. I fucked it. I'll go around like one more time or something. But I literally forget what I was talking about. Oh. Like, I look at stock car racing as like a stock car isn't a stock car, no. But like I could build one of these like in my backyard. I can't build a next gen car because of the carbon fiber under tray. Like that I could do. Carbon fiber, I can't. Like, this is probably like on the high end, like $120,000 race car. The next gen cars are like $350,000. They're racing fucking literal Lamborghinis out there. Next is Martinsville. Now, this gave me an issue the other day when I tried to race it. Hopefully it just works. Oh yeah, we don't need to fuck with that at all. Oh, okay, so they are going. Yeah, nobody... The trucks weren't moving yesterday. I was playing yesterday. Outside is bad. I also got to finish the new Dale Earnhardt documentary that got put on Amazon Prime. Gotta say, I really was really uneducated in the world of the Earnhardts. Like what they actually were to NASCAR. But I also didn't get to grow up watching them. So I don't have that same attachment that some people do. But like the story is magnificent. Like the way that they did the documentary was pretty good. I didn't finish it yet, but I was just watching the other new one that came out. It's called Thunder something NASCAR to Le Mans, and it's the documentary about NASCAR going to the Le Mans race, which is over in France. It's a 24-hour thing, and it was a big deal, and like that documentary is fucking awesome so far. Like just the way that they put it together and edited it, it's good. And that's another thing of history that we did. I didn't get to see this happen personally, but it's like I've been seeing shit happen in NASCAR from an outside perspective for a while now. And it started with this, like the Garage 56 Le Mans deal. It started there. I seen that, seen how good we did. Didn't really pay too much attention to it. I was just like, fuck yeah, NASCAR at Le Mans. Fucking America, like let's show them how we do shit, you know. But then like the documentary goes into like all of the shit that they had to do to actually get the car where they needed it to compete. And like the fact that all of the other cars that were there, they're on air jacks. So they hit a button inside their car. They have compressed air tanks on board, and they have jacks built into the car. So they hit a button, and these posts come down, and it lifts the entire car up, all four wheels at the same time. It's actually pretty cool watching. But thanks for helping straighten me out, bud. But the NASCAR pit crew with the fucking floor jack won the pit crew competition out of like 76 entries or something. We fucking won. Our first time there. These people compete in this shit like every year. And we won. Like the first time in 60 years we've been there. It's the same sort of thing. We haven't run Le Mans since like 67 or something. And we went out there and fucking killed it. And then like we're doing better than all the fucking GTE cars in the class. I'm pretty sure we were passing some fucking LM cars, which is like that one right there. The big white and orange one. A fucking NASCAR. A fucking big ass 3,500 pound Chevy Camaro. And it's just, like, it is just awesome. Like, I'm really glad that I finally decided to give NASCAR the time of day. Because it actually is more interesting than I thought that it was. And I feel bad that I didn't give it the credit that it deserved from the start. Darlington is next. That's what I meant by none of the cars, or trucks, rather. Sorry. Wouldn't go anywhere. Alright, Darlington don't work. Bristol, Bristol, Bristol. It's Bristol, baby. Should probably refill my drink. Oh. I just have a truck on top of me upside down. I wonder what that was at the beginning. I have to say, this track is actually sort of difficult. This is bullshit. I don't think anybody has moved a single position. Fuck this. What's after Bristol? Dega. Alright, now I'm gonna go fill my drink up real quick. Be right back. Okay, I think after this one, I'm gonna stop at least racing because I kind of want to make the skin for my other car, the last one that I have to do, and show that process. It's weird that they start you out, like, not at the starting line. Or just have, if you do a rolling start, I would prefer a rolling start. My God. And 4 laps. Since that one was really fast, one more. And I also want to put on a song that I just heard.
The Ring of Fire.
That's right.
The Ring of Fire.
Johnny Cash.
The Ring of Fire. The Ring of Fire. The Ring of Fire. The Ring of Fire.
Is that not the hardest shit you've ever heard in your life? I don't like it when I hear noises from my house. Oh, that's first position, 1 lap. Okay. I play the Ring of Fire and that happens. Okay, so I have done this one. Are you seeing? I have done this one, which I need to add a couple more stickers to this one. Wait. This one managed to keep the fucking headlights and grill. I need to do this one yet. I did this one. Need to do that one yet. I don't think I did this one. No, because I don't plan on using a Ford. I got the Camaro done. I kind of want to make one for this. And then I was working on this one. I feel like I did so much more though. I don't know. So how we do this? I'm gonna get this out of the way now. You start out with one of these. Now the way that you generally want to do this is like on Photoshop. But I'm not paying for Photoshop, nor do I have the time to sit there and learn a whole new program. So I just use this. It's been working. I don't need anything other than white. So it's fine. But so I'm going to try again with this one. So let's pick a paint scheme that we don't care about. I don't know, maybe we could... Okay. So you come into here. You go to the folder. Now I'm going to make a new folder. And we're going to try this out. Alright, number 11. I'm going to copy this stuff. So this is code. And this is the information down here for this skin. So what I did was I copied this. I'm going to close this out. I'm going to open up this. And we're going to restart. We're going to save that as text file. We'll just save that straight to desktop. I need to add a file name. Okay, now save. Okay, so we're going to add this to our new folder. Number 11. This folder is empty, so then we're going to turn this into that right there. We're going to rename this UI underscore skin dot JSON. That's okay. We're going to smash that in there. All right. Delete that now. We're done with that. Skins. Number 1. Okay, so this one I have in here already. So now we come into here, and you can see now I have a little thing there. So I'm probably going to have to do this. Shit. Okay. Then we just need the preview and the skin. Okay. Now, reopen Content Manager. Open and custom showroom. I need to fix this lighting. There we go. That is much fucking better. Okay. So. We're going to click on the car. Do that. Calculate AO. Calculate 20. Whatever the fuck that was. The one with the 2. And we have this. Control S. Save. Save that as a JPEG so we can edit it. Save that to the desktop. Close all this out. And then we have this. So then we open this. Open with. I've been using Paint 3D again. The proper way to do this is like with Photoshop and all these crazy fucking all this shit that I know nothing about. But I'm lazy, so I ain't fucking doing that. I do this. Now hopefully this works. First try. This one's nice because this one just you don't need to cut it out. That's up a lot higher, but oh well, I don't fucking care. This is the brand of fucking gloves that we wear. I guess real quick, I'll throw some of these on. Okay, we're gonna save this as an image. Just gonna add a 1 in front of that. I don't know where that went, actually. So yeah, we're gonna save this. So now that's that. Okay, so there's both of those. Now I want to come back into Content Manager. Manage skins, folder. Exit this out. Okay, none of these are DDS files up here, right? Just like that. And what we'll do, take that, open this folder, close all this out, drag that to the desktop, close that, rename, preview.png. We open Content Manager, manage skins, folder, skins, open this, close this out. Wait, what the hell? Oh, it's supposed to be a JPEG, my bad. There we go. We did it. The only thing I gotta figure out is the headlights and shit, but I'll figure that out on my own time. But yeah, then we can open this up in the showroom. That's not what all I wanted to do. The showroom. But yeah, that's how I made my truck skin. So now there's different ways that you could do it and like put lines and shit and like actually paint the car. But I don't really need to do that cuz like the car is supposed to be white anyway. So I'm not like too worried about it. But you know, fucking we'll go on a practice lap. No, it looks stupid on the backside with nothing on it, but there's got to be a way to be able to move, right? I figured it out. But yeah. Here's something else that's pretty cool that I think you might enjoy. No, I got a fucking shit. I don't know why this one was saved, but Why is that all of a sudden the fucking picture that comes up? These cameras are fucking weird. This isn't right. There's normally like one that actually has the changing dynamic cameras, like fucking like real life, but I don't know why it's doing this right now. I don't know. Whatever. Fuck it. But I'm gonna go. I'm gonna decide on either doing the headlights and taillights on like this in the truck and stuff, or if I'm going to finish this one. Which it didn't take me long to do the first one that we did. I don't have to put all the fucking stickers on. I could start it. But I'm gonna end the stream. So probably be back on tomorrow. I'm not entirely sure. But if we are, then I'll see you then. If not, then see you next time. Thanks for watching. Again, see you next time. Don't piss the bed. Bye.